And we're live. Welcome back. Let's let Godot get started up. But I straight up forgot that I was going to stream today, because I got so excited that I finally released the video that I'd been working on. It was about the character design in Concord, which is a sort of well-established, or well-tread subject matter, at least from the number of videos that I get recommended. But I felt that nobody else had the correct opinion. I'm the only one with the correct opinion. See, because unlike other people, I only believe true things. But okay, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about probably... Let's go to Pass 2. Because last time I did a lot of thinking on like what I wanted to do. And I have not had any time to actually like, because basically I had a bunch of things that I wanted to get done this pass, and because it's now like 2 weeks until that happens, it doesn't seem like that's going to be happening. So like, let's see, I need to resort these things here. Okay, yeah. I wrote a bunch of stuff of like, well, why do I procrastinate on this? What am I not getting done? What are the habits that I have? And I have not done anything to improve that, so that's just as it is. So today, I guess I can just go through Pass 2 again. I think what I want to do is I want to start making quests actually interesting. Or like actually have like the content that is going to be emotionally important, I guess. Hang on, I'm divided on how loud I want this music. I guess I can just also tune it on my end properly. That seems okay. Okay, so I'm going to start with Riley's quest. So that is Major Quest, the Tree Tower, Time Gun, blah blah blah, Pass 2. Okay. These are okay things to start on. So I'll just show how the quest goes right now. Because basically we meet this character Riley in 4 different locations throughout the game world. I also need to figure out what the stats are for the thing again. I wonder if... Okay, there we go. So let's teleport to the one that I consider like the golden path. Which is basically here. Oh wait, I should move my tablet pen so that it's not flopping around. We have this girl. So she tries to talk to us in Valak. I'm sorry. So you're a Valar? I'm stuck up here because of those death nets. If you could get rid of them, I'd really appreciate it. I'll see what I can do. Do you need my pistol? Nah. I cheated, and I got one without your help. And also, I want the volume a little bit lower. Yeah, these guys are hard to fight right now. I mean, I guess I can just shoot them with the gun. I gotta remember, the players aren't gonna be, like, playing to, like, have fun, basically. Or, like, make the game look good. Like, they'll just mash the trigger until they die. Which I guess is fine. Once the player gets this, they kind of invalidate the enemies. But okay, thank you for the help. Oh, it was no trouble. You can keep that pistol, by the way. You seem to know how to use it better than I do. Oh wait, we didn't give her the pistol. Well, I'll put it as like a potential bug, maybe. So where is that? That should be Tree Tower fixes, Riley should not say you can keep that gun if she did not give you the gun. So what are you doing out here? Are you some kind of explorer or hunter? Oh, nothing of the sort. I'm just exploring. What about you? I've been looking for capacitors. You've seen the tower with the giant tree? Oh, wait, hang on. I need to sort my windows over here so that I can actually see chat. There we go. Yep, I have seen that tower. The Sirdi called it the bridge. I want to get inside. I found an entrance at the base of the tree that punches through the tower's outer wall, but it only got me to some kind of electrical closet and I couldn't go any further. But there were 6 slots for capacitors. I think if I got a bunch of them and plugged them in, it would open up. I've seen it work with other ruins. So there's one inside this tower? Yeah, I spotted a path up to it, but well, I'm in a little... Oh wait. This is a little unclear here. Basically what it should be is probably... Wait, what is this? Oh, who are the Sirdi? The group that used to live out here mostly around the bridge in Sharad. Well, what if I helped you? Alright, hang on. Tower 113. A path up to it should be a path tower. Basically, it's unclear if she's saying that she has seen a path directly to the capacitor, which she hasn't because it's inside the building. But okay. Yes, let's climb now. So why is she, like, walking toward it? So I mentioned that crack in the wall. I'll push the floaters up to it. She should be... I think she should run over to it. Probably. Because... well, the floaters are up there. I think we can use them to help climb the side of the tower. If they close again, you can, like, kick them or shoot them to open back up. So why are you looking for these capacitors? No, I think what I want to do here is also make the relationship between these two develop more organically, where they're not, like, opening up to each other right away. Because I think, like, I got all the time in the world in the game. I don't need to make that, like, a freaking, sprint to the finish line over here. So let's do that. I'm gonna start with just this first conversation here. So project, player, now what am I doing? Dialogue. Player. There we are, finally. So... we have all these common dialogue. So why are you looking for these things? Why do you want... or, let's say, like, what motivated you? The tower, anyway. Well... I don't know exactly. Nobody's seen... or nobody knows what it's like inside. And I feel like... I've always... really fascinated by these ruins. And nobody's ever seen the inside of the tower. At least nobody alive. At least nobody alive today. So it's like... how can we just live next to this thing that's so important without knowing anything about it? Not knowing anything about it. They made an entire religion for it. Surdy. So who are the Surdy? We need something like... so Surdy / tree? Angel? Wait, hang on. Oh, I don't remember that. I think Riley was half remembering something. Bridge, destruction. Okay. Let's put this here. Well, I'll leave that as it is. Let's go back up to this early stuff here. Wait, hang on. Where did I put the... where's this intro dialogue? There it is, okay. So if we have stat bridge destruction, and let's call this like minus bridge. So like if we know the significance of it, or they put a lot of significance on the fact, or from what I understand, we're adamant the bridge shouldn't be opened. And then we can do probably more stuff with that, maybe? Or I guess... oh. Interesting. It makes sense. But, like, you'd rather open it anyway? Because I kind of don't want the player to be able to convince her to not open it, because yeah, that's right now my, like, conflict of, like, you can discover that there is an ethical qualm, or, like, an ethical conflict to opening the tower, because it's, like, a religiously significant place, and there's fears that it'll either be, you know, destroyed if it is open, or it'll cause like apocalyptic events because of the people who worship it. That's why they don't want it opened. But what if there's a cool platforming segment in there? You know, if I put a cool platforming segment in there, I don't want the player to just not do the platforming segment, you know, talk themselves out of doing it. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. You have the ability to convince Riley to not open the tower. You know, so if the player does that, they'll get, I don't know, something unique, maybe. But maybe not. Like, maybe it's just the satisfaction of a job well done. A question left unanswered. And then if you do answer it, you know, you actually bring about the apocalypse or whatever actually happens. I mean, I know what happens. Well, do I actually? Oh, there's minor glitches there. But okay. The actual inner workings of this thing are also, like, laughably bad. Because, yeah, eventually we have to, like, actually make a cool platforming video game in here. But okay, so we're in, let's look for that capacitor. So that's fine. Let's keep going with this thing. So from what I understand, the Serity were adamant the bridge shouldn't be opened. Let's put like note Riley slash bridge. Oh wait. Disinterest? I don't think Riley concerned about the bridge like the Serity are. This would be Riley, tree, no, what would this be? Let's do tree, tower, west. Yeah. And actually, let's note this down earlier as well. Okay, so where is this? Bridge destruction. Are you worried about this, that, the other? It's none of my concern. Really, I don't think anything bad would... Or I can't imagine anything that bad can happen. She seems visibly relieved. Or she looks relieved. So me neither, honestly. Most of the ruins are opened and nothing bad happened to them. I don't think they'd, like, want to, like, blow it up. What they're afraid of. Well, do you really all the stuff they say about it? I don't know. It's just too big a question to not try to answer. Such a big question. No? Okay. So that gives us a little bit of stuff. Right, let's look for it. And we got it. Alright, I've got the capacitor now. You can hold on to it if you want. Once we've got 6, we can make our way up to the tree and see what's inside. Also, the music got louder. There we go. So where are you going next? I guess anywhere there's ancient ruins. Most of them are hard enough to get into that there's bound to be a capacitor somewhere inside. I bet we'll bump into each other again sooner or later. Okay. So what should I do? I guess now we have the potential for like a mounting conflict between Jackie, but only if the player has actually like learned about more of the capacitor and the Sirdi and stuff like that. I think that's an interesting idea with this game of like, oh yeah, also I just realized these oh, hang on, my phone is calling. "20 minutes into a stream, getting a 10-minute phone call. Ah, well. Worse things have happened to people on streams, I'm sure. But okay, so we have... That was like the first leg of the journey that I did. And I have now a little bit more like context to it, but I think I need more stuff. Like, what is the conflict... or what is like the development between these two characters in all scenarios? Not just the scenario of like, the player's already done a bunch of stuff and knows a bunch of stuff about the world, even more than Riley does. Like, what if Jackie is like the naive one, and Riley's like introducing all of these concepts to the player? Like, I think what it might be... Oh wait, let's zoom out, because I'm getting like nausea. I just really like that effect. Okay. I'm thinking, Riley introduces Jackie... You know what, let's use my... No, I don't want to do that. Basically my little graph thing. I was thinking of bringing it up, but it just makes things more complicated. I don't think it's actually meaningfully helped me. But okay, so like Riley introduces Jackie to the Sirdi. Jackie meets Sirdi people. and they contradict Riley. You present this information to Riley. Something happens. Who knows? No, I guess I do know. So there's going to be, like, yeah, I guess several different arcs the player can go on with Riley. One will be this one, where basically the player first gets all the information about the, like, the people in the world and, like, the tower and its significance from Riley. And then you can, like, repeat that information to other people and get corrected or contradicted. And then you can go back to Riley and, like, present these contradictions. And then, I don't know what happens. Doesn't really change her beliefs. And then we can also, so I guess this will be like, I guess I'll call it this, the information war. Because what I'm thinking is basically, Riley thinks she knows a lot about the Cyrdi and the ruins, but she also has a lot of misconceptions, false information, etc. The player can learn things that contradict stances, but I think it maybe is just Riley's beliefs don't change very much when you present this information, and then maybe that can be like a thing that you have to then confront in your like friendship. And I think it's also something where the player has to have developed some level of goodwill with Riley before they can actually make any meaningful headway on these topics. I should say that as well. Basic arc. Let's start with the basic arc, which is basically you find Riley in a time of need. You help her get the capacitors. As you do, you build a level of camaraderie. Is that how to spell camaraderie? Is it an A or an O? I know it's pronounced. Oh, I even misspelled, so it's not I-E, it's Y. That doesn't seem right at all. Alright, well, you build a level of, like, rapport. In fact, I prefer the word rapport. You build rapport and become friends. She invites you to her sister's wedding, or whoever it was. I guess maybe, like, your two can show genuine vulnerability. You have, oh yeah, I just say spoiler, and then end game. Let's see, so this will be, I'll put this in writing. Riley.md. Actually, this is not going to work as a markdown file, but oh well. Let's just make it work as a markdown. Okay. Oh wait, but the problem is, oh well, whatever. I shouldn't focus too much on the, like, formatting, but I can't help it. Let's say, like, sub-arcs. Throughout your journey, there are various parallel arcs of conflict and development. So yeah, Riley thinks she knows about the City and the ruins, but she has a lot of misconceptions, false info, etc. The player can learn things that contradict her stances, and then you have to and then let's say, basic idea. Riley presents information. You contradict it. Her beliefs don't substantially change. You confront her on this behavior. I don't know, maybe you, like, actually bring her to, like, meet real Sirdi or something like that. I don't know. That feels like it could be annoyingly preachy, though, of, like, you're basically just annoying her at that point. I mean, I guess I can just keep it as, like, or it doesn't hurt to just write it down as an idea, though. Actually, I just realized, am I sleepy? Because I need to actually have a way to... Oh wait, where'd Riley go? I thought she was... Oh wait, no, she wasn't following us. She, like, disappeared because now we're, you know, gone with the wind. And I think it's about time to delete that demo border. Because the new demo border is going to be somewhere completely different. Also, it looks like the background thread died again. Maybe I should just make it so that if it's dead, it just restarts. Well, no, I guess it did. Okay. It's just because there's no low res. Okay, that makes sense. I need to make, like, low res tree or train tracks and stuff, but I'll probably do that after I rework them, because right now they're kind of bad looking. I have some clever ideas, I think, for what I'm going to do with these. Because yeah, right now, I talked about it a few streams ago. These train tracks took a whole bunch of time to make, like 19 hours to lay down, and they don't look good. Like, I should have just used, like, a much better... Like, I could have used a better system for this. But okay. That's not what we're here for. We're here to think about... So, like, you contradict it, you confront her on this behavior. She makes a better effort to learn about the Sirdi and stuff. And I think maybe this gives you the ability to leave the tower or bridge closed at the end. So, like, if you have this information and you, like, stand your ground and you're like, no, we shouldn't open this because it's, like, not ethical, then that's, like, that lets you have that as an option in the end game. Which, admittedly, that basically means you talk yourself out of doing content in the game. But that's kind of the mode, or that's kind of like how a lot of speech checks in video games work. Of like, do you want to do this part of the video game, yes or no? And the no is like a skill check. You know, really they would just put like a hill here. But okay, I'm going down this train track because we're going to go to the other quest with Riley, which is one of the more fleshed out ones, but still kind of not good. Well, not kind of not good. It's just not very good. And also it's like still like with the other one, just woefully incomplete in terms of actual gameplay. But okay, so we talk here. She's talking to herself in Yukazi. Are you investigating out here? Oh, hi, Jackie. I didn't see you there. I've been here before, but I didn't have any luck then. People out here are weird. We got the cities right next to us, but they act like they haven't set foot outside this basin in 100 years. Would you be able to help me out? Maybe ask around a bit? Sure, I can help. What do you mean exactly? It's the way they talk, not to mention there's no electricity, no phones, and just they're all suspicious of me, I think. They don't seem used to outsiders. I think the big thing is going to be adding more personality to each of these areas. Maybe I should start thinking on that. Because I've had a few ideas of what I'm going to do with this tower. But, like, what do I actually want to happen here that could be interesting as, like, a shared experience between the two characters? Oh, I didn't even know that this was out here. I don't even know if I can get to that thing. Also, eventually I need to keep exact track of, like, where every single bug in the game is. But okay, so I've talked about before the big theme that I want to explore with Riley. So, like, neutered spaces. Basically, Riley... Man, I gotta figure out how to type. God damn. So Riley finds ruins depressing because, they're spaces devoid of the purpose they originally had. So to speak. Basically... So I guess what I want with these is for the player to almost understand. I think that's the operating word. To almost understand the purpose of it, of the structures. Explore, but never quite. But never quite getting it. So this might just be making cool things that have some sort of clear, like, mechanism to them, but they just don't have any, like, the purpose is just never established. Or, like, yeah, I think that's what I mean. So, like, ideas. make cool mechanisms and places that are like symmetrical, well structured. What does well structured mean though? And clearly have some sort of intention, but never in a clear human way. Because I also want it to be debatable if the people who designed these spaces are even human. And I think maybe Riley, like, struggles to find some explanation. Julie gets maybe demotivated to do this, and then I don't know, maybe the player can like encourage them or like discourage them and be like, c'est la vie, nothing makes sense. The world is a vampire. No, what am I trying to say? Well, I guess that's good enough. The world is a vampire, Riley. Stop trying to find meaning in things. There's no meaning in any things in the world. There's only meaning to the concepts that we've arbitrarily assigned to the things. Also, why am I still getting, like, weird flickering? I see the weird flickering when I'm far enough away from things. I think it's the... yeah. Did you see those little pixels on the house? On the underside of the roof? I betcha it's some sort of Nan thing from, like, normals being pointed directly, like, perpendicular to the camera. Because that seems to be where they are. I see them. Just little flickers of weird pixels. How do we solve that? Also, why is there no music? Oh, because YouTube was too good. Okay, put this on. In fact, we can make it a little louder. Do I want to do anything in this area? Bolt Me Traveler. This is an interesting shop. Have you heard about any ruins? So why do people think there's treasure? Oh. What would you suggest? Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of things that simply aren't, like, working. Yeah. So that's not... ah, well. So where is it? If nobody knows where the door is, why do they believe it exists? So what evidence is there this tablet opens a door, let alone treasure? So if the fragments are a secret, how do you know so much about them? How many pieces would there be? So at least 3. So are you searching for it? Who believes it? Thank you. Okay, so we talked to him about everything he knows. We're gonna go back to the shopkeeper, get his piece of the tablet. Is that even a thing that's in the, like, So he has one of those. Let's do that. It's like, do I have the item in here now? Shop tablet piece, okay. Sable Eye. You know, these quests are a lot why the hell is it still like this? It's so crazy. But okay. Got the shop tablet piece. Looking good. Who the hell are you? Oh yeah, we can just use the pistol. And that's the end of that. Stabilized tablet piece. So you can give me your piece or I can take it the same way I took Sable's. Okay. I now have a tablet. Is it actually in the game? Well, it's there. And then there's a door up here. So yeah, currently this whole area is supposed to be funny. But it's just, you know, right now it's just very mechanical. It's just the like actual like logistics of going from one place to another, talking to the characters, getting the items. Wasn't I supposed to be able to like... Oh yeah, and we got this stuff. This is a bit too early in this area. Wasn't this supposed to... Why the hell doesn't this thing work? Hang on. Let's go to... What is this? 062? I can at least make these work in basic ways. Oh, 6-1. Okay, so why is this not working? Dialog zone, ruins, entrance. So they should be here. And once we have it, on body entered. So if body can talk, self, this, that. Bunch of stuff with those. Oh yeah, I guess what I could do today as well, if once I get tired of writing, is I can fix up the navigation. Well, I don't care that much. Yeah, I think it's just going to be, in the future we're going to have to do more, I'll just take this. It's not working. And I mean, this whole area is going to be replaced, or like reworked anyway. Like, this is clearly not the final version of this door and these ruins. I see little lines. Those aren't supposed to be there. But yeah, I'll probably wind up doing like more either development of things that aren't the game or just not development on stream. And then I'll do like more occasional development streams that are like not writing focused. Because yeah, like I said last time, I just need to make more time off stream to do this sort of work. Because I think especially like work in progress ideas, I don't want to share. Because then it's like I'm actually making something that's like could wind up being genuinely bad and I don't want to show it anymore. But I need to keep working on it to actually turn it into a good idea. But okay, let's at least do the rounds here, though. So there's that there. Wasn't there supposed to be something where, like, she said... Alright, hey again, Jackie. Heard there's some ruins under the city. Do you want any help looking? So this is one that actually doesn't work right now. Actually, unless we sneak in with this guy, maybe. Quote me a 11-7. So note ruins in this town. There's supposedly ancient ruins somewhere in the city. Would you know anything about the... Right, thank you for your time. That doesn't seem useful. Okay, so people in town seem to know something about the ruins but won't say anything. Wait, this seems like... Oh, okay. That seems fine. Wait, how does this work? So where are you out here? Just tourism? Oh, interesting. So we can use these notes. Okay, well, people around here seem to know something about the ruins, but they're dodging the question. Okay, let's go. Let's talk to this guy. I forget if there's a way to actually get into here. Tell me what you know about the ruins. Okay, well, there's some to-dos there. I guess we can do that. Yeah, let's just do some very basic, like... I'm just gonna make it, like, functional. So that's gonna be under... What the hell is that gonna be under, actually? I guess it might be under black skulls. Pottery shop clerk. So yeah, to do interrogation. So tell me what you know about the ruins. My mistake. I have my doubts. Let's do, like, global... I need current follower. Where would that be? Is follower? Okay. Is follower Riley. That's a lie. Riley, electrocute him. I'm trying to think, what are... Because I just have the idea of a bit, for some reason, of Jackie just, like, insisting that they torture people. I don't know if this is going to be in the final game, but I think it'd be funny. Don't be so rash. I think, if anything. So I think not being rash enough. Or should my associate here put you in the kiln? I can just tell you what I know. I know. Just go to the 11-7. Ask them for the lamb from the back, and don't take no for answer. Is this some sort of trick? Glad we could do business. Go. Riley. Let's say, like, Riley, how do we determine? It's true. Let's say, on my life, it's true. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be the actual direction for this, but it is funny. Okay. So now we can just get in by threatening to torture the innocent Potter. Okay. So we need this again. And actually we need to do like back true. So we're going to do back false, but then back true. So that's a lie. Riley, electrocute him. Get the rucksack. We're taking him to the dungeon. So I think, if anything, we're not being rash enough. Riley, the batteries? Alright. Actually, no, it should be... She should get something else. So Riley, bring me the needle nose pliers. So go to the 11-7, ask them for the frozen lamb from the back, and don't take no for an answer. It does feel like Jackie gets more insane when she's around Jackie. Or when she's around Riley. Oh, and we should probably... Let's go Riley. So let's do... Complete, lock, exit. And we should probably, like, note that down. Or, like, do, like, plus stats. Potter, 013. Red. So not stats. Otherwise, he visibly okay. Okay, I'd like some frozen lamb from the back. Okay, and there we are. Now we're in here, and then we can do that, take that, get this gun, got it. And then we get access to the black market, which has precisely like 0 things in it. I might just completely remove that whole thing. I don't know what else I'd do down here. Maybe like gambling? Illegal gambling, illegal drinking, all sorts of things you could put down there. Oh, I see. There's some weird thing with the ambient light. So like here it's like very dark blue. But okay. Now we're off. Back on another adventure. Where's the last place that I need to go? So Riley will eventually be there. So this is a fun little bit of characterization, though, of like Jackie using Riley to make threats. But I don't think that's... yeah, probably not going to be an actual thing that we do. Or maybe it is a thing that we can do. I guess I can take it from here. Wait, didn't I just get the dang old thing? Like, didn't we just get the capacitor? Oh, I know. Okay, so I need to do a fix where basically Riley, okay, found the capacitor. Okay, so we got the phone number, got that. And then we can optionally go to... I guess the wedding is after we get these 4 items. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna have the option of the player just being completely unhinged around Riley. And, like, just terrorizing innocent people. I've completely forgotten where the fourth tower, or where the fourth ruins are, though. Because we got that one, that one, that one. I think it's up there? Chunk 44? Oh, wait, no, it's chunk 41 over there. Or like 141 or something like that. Okay, do I want to do... I guess I can use this time to think some more. I've been doing a lot of, like, these going from one place to another across the game world streams. But what's one more? Because, yeah, I think that's a fun dynamic the player can do, but I'll need, like, alternative routes. Because I guess it aligns with my other characterization of Jackie as, like, she's someone who's prone to outbursts. And perhaps she's also just prone to, like, making completely unhinged statements like that. Of, like, threatening to electrocute somebody with absolutely no way to back it up. Also, it's funny that I had to clarify that. Like, oh, making threats about electrocuting people is fine, but making threats about electrocuting people when you don't even have, like, a car battery and alligator clips with you? Now that's crazy behavior. How would the player's relationship with Riley change if you do that sort of stuff regularly, though? I mean, I guess how would it change if you did that even once? Because that's kind of like a weird thing to put somebody on the spot for. Yeah, and also, now that I'm thinking about it, there was also the point where, Jackie just makes up elaborate stories. Like, that was one of the things that I was saying, is, like... Or, like, that I've written before, of, like... She just will imagine a character and then jump into the role of that to get what she wants. So yeah, I think now the big question is, how do we make these, like, ruins themselves? Because admittedly, I could just start working on, like, Riley's writing and, like, writing out what I imagine the character development for these, like, exploring the ruins and things like that would be. But it's just hard, and I don't want to do it. I want to do easy things, but the problem is I did all the easy things already. Isn't Riley supposed to be here? Where is she? Is she supposed to be behind this rock? What rock is she hiding behind? Riley? I guess she's not here. Hang on. Chunk 1-4. I think it's 1-4-1. Okay, so she's here. So she's supposed to be here. So Riley / Desert Ruins not equal completed. Are these the wrong ruins? Oh, I see. Bad condition. Okay. Invalid operand. So let's do Riley. Global stats. I guess we just do string. Okay. It's because I forgot. Godot is a dynamically typed language where you can't, like, do equality on two variables if they're of different types. It's just, you know, just a normal day in GD script land. There we go. So are you trapped here? There's a bunch of crazy specters that'll blast you if you're out in the open. I was trying to get to the bunker entrance over there, but couldn't. It's the white building? I think we can run for it. Yes, let's go for it. I mean, you're invincible, so it's like it's not even your problem. Yep, we win. They couldn't do anything to stop us. Yeah, I'm seeing... Yeah, right when the vertices are parallel, I think, to... What exactly does that mean? Those little white lines. And the little black lines as well. Oh well. Keep your eyes peeled for a capacitor. Because Jackie's mom left. Nah, let's not do any of that stuff. I think that should be stuff that we do later. Okay. So yeah, I think I need to rework... Oh yeah, I just realized, this whole area is basically redundant right now. Because I can just get out of here without using the gravity gun. Which one is that? Oh, it's this one. I don't want to do more writing. Oh. Speaking of writing. Some light reading for the player. I'm also not sure if I want that whole system. Basically, there's a system where after meeting certain conditions, the next time you pause, it'll show like a little story from Jackie's life. And I don't know if I like those. I think to me it feels a bit, I don't know, hackish at this point, or like old hat, to have like story vignettes in the game that are like only distantly related, much more like grounded, much darker than the actual like content of the game. Like I could just have dark content in the game. I don't need to make like a little short story or a little novella that you get in piecemeal over the course of the game that's like completely unrelated to it. Well then what else do I do? What do I want to do today? I think this might just be another day where I cut the stream short. Or maybe we just play a game? What games do I even have? I've barely done like an hour and a half of work. And not even work. I just played through a thing. And it's barely even a thing. I mean, I guess I did some minor bug fixing. Okay, let's just do PowerShell. Okay, Brainstorming for Riley. Some bug fixes. Yeah, I'm gonna look at something over here. And by something, I mean basically just check on how the new video is doing. It's, I think, gonna be less views than, yeah, that makes sense. Less views than the devlogs. Ah, well. Okay, what things do I actually have that I want to do, though? See the player through walls. Do I want to do that? Because this is basically camera rework. Or like camera improvements. Go to the side when looking up. Do that. Do that. Those aren't like showstoppers though. In fact, I guess we can just go through my to-do list and figure out what things are like actually crucially important. Okay, so this is done, basically, I think. I mean, the past one has come and gone. Past one was like, what, August or September. So do I want to push back this second pass stuff? I think I do. We're going to push it back to 2026. And then the vertical slice. Due date May 31. Because then the final game will be like, I don't know, October 2026 or something. I guess what I could do is start imagining a like standalone scenario for the game itself of like, you know, I made the movement demo. What if I made a different demo? I'll just have new scene or new folder like demos. Wow, it takes a long time to like do that. Okay. Where is movement demo? Okay, close other tabs. We'll put the player. And then CSG boxes. This will have, let's go to the movement demo again. Now let's see, someone's asking a question, so need help you or no? I mean, I guess you can just send the question and I'll see if I can answer it. But probably not if it takes more than a few minutes. But okay, let's copy this material. Actually, let's save this material. Movement demo material. So this will be like demo tiles. Dialog demo. Also, I'm gonna lower the heater. Like I said before, this room is either like 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 85 degrees, with no in between. Okay, so what would I like for a demo of the story? Let's do like a, let's copy the sky and the sun from here, and the environment. And, yeah, that's fine. This will be like lighting. Oh. Let's copy the movement demo. I think, well, maybe, if I want to do that. So add stat tutorial, credits, anything here that I wouldn't want? End demo. No, I guess these are all fine. Let's just call this like, rename this to like demo world. Close equals C. Why is C null? Get environment setting close cam false. Okay, let's do if C close equal, or let's do like if, I know. First of all, make that earlier. So then what we're gonna do is like, wait, but they should work. So if scene has method get environment setting, return get environment setting. Oh, I see. Else return defaults. Maybe that's what we need. But no, now it should do that. So like get environment. Oh, I see. I never actually added that. Function get environment setting. C defaults. If C equals close cam or close cam equals I guess we'll just, yeah, let's do that. Var close cam equals false. Do close cam equals p environment dot close cam and then close cam equals false. Then if c equals close cam, return close cam, else return default. Okay. Now it should work. I basically changed how the environment worked after the demo. Oh, wrong button. This one. Okay, so now... Oh, because we're not... Okay, because it loaded the game. Get player dot global transform dot origin dot set 03. Oh wait, no. Origin vector 3 0. Get player global transform set origin vector 3 is 0. Should be correct. Expected left. Where was it expecting that? Let's try get. On call to get null. Do objects not have? Oh, I don't think these inherit from objects, do they? That's crazy. So I can't actually move to there. Oh well. It's not that far. No, it is pretty far. Let's just start a new game. Okay, so now we're back to exactly the same situation we were in when I first started the demo last week. But now it's tricky because I actually need to make like a good story, I think, or at least something interesting. And I might wind up putting it in the actual like world. I guess I can just start brainstorming scenarios. So let's go here. So like dialogue demo. Story ideas. Jackie investigates a murder. A cult that worships the medium. Time travelers. Psychics are controlling a town. I'm getting more unhinged with these. What other options? What other things can I think of? Not sure. So Jack investigates a murder. A cult that worships the medium psychics are controlling the town. Monsters. Let's see, what have I been playing recently? I guess Sea of Stars. That could be an interesting avenue of, like, what was I missing from that game? Because that's always a thing that I like to think about with, like, especially this game. That's kind of been the operating, like, the driving force behind, like, all of the game's mechanics. Like, the original intention of the level design was, like, Jak 3, but with more, like, platforming-focused levels. And then the dialogue mechanics were, like, a Bethesda-style game, but you have mechanics to, like, reveal that you know information in an organic way. Or, like, reward the player for making hidden connections. So maybe I should be thinking about, like, in storytelling, like, what are promises that stories have given me that were not delivered? Monsters and meat. People being turned into monsters and meat. Or like, a former friend betraying you. Turning into a cool monster. Actually, not a cool monster, a horrible monster. Also, now I'm also reading comments on YouTube. Yeah, what the hell does monsters mean? I guess a mad doctor, creates monsters. The time stop quest, but interesting. That's a good one to think about, the time stop quest, of like, there's not enough stuff. Yeah, I think we're just getting to the point where all the work left to do, or all the important work that I should do before I start doing more content and more bug fixes and stuff, is just this ideation stuff. And that doesn't make for good streaming. So you know what I'll do? I will not stream it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna think about, what will I do? I don't know. Let's look up, like, games that I have in my Steam library. That could be a good thing to, like, start thinking about. And while I'm doing that, let's commit all this stuff. So this is git commit and starting on dialog demo. Wow, Steam, just git push drive. Okay. Because yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I actually even have anything that's, like, installed that I'd want to stream. Not really. Do I just call it here? Like, an hour and a half of actual content? Yeah, I guess I have to. The well is dry right now. I'll come back on once I do some, like, writing exercises, I guess. Yeah, I'll be back Sunday. Okay, see you later.